3rd verse. I promise I won't be before you long. I'm gonna make my point and I'm gonna get out the way. We do give honor to whom honor is due. We thank and praise the Lord for our pastor. We give God glory for the 20 years that he has blessed him to be the mouthpiece for the temple. We thank God for Mother Jackson in her absence. Please remember her in prayer. You understand they gave her some kind of new medication and it made her a little loopy. And you know our mother has very clear thought. She has clarity of mind, and so we believe right now that it's already back. It's already back in the name of Jesus. Joshua, the 4th chapter and the 3rd verse simply says, "And command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones." Somebody say 12. "You should carry them over with you and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night." Father, we kiss your presence in the temple. We thank you for your visitation. We ask you right now in the name of Jesus that you would bless your people of God one by one, name by name. God, you know what we stand in need of better than we know ourselves. But give us, God, a spirit to hear what your word is saying to us on today. And let us not just be hearers of your word, but let us be doers also. God, we thank you for it even now. In Jesus' name, amen. If you'll just look at your neighbor before you take your seat and just say, "Neighbor, something big is coming out of this." Come on, look at your other neighbor and just say, "Neighbor, something big is coming out of this." I can't explain it right now. I can't explain it, but I'm just telling you, something big is coming up out of this. Whatever you've been facing, whatever you've been going through, understand that something big is getting ready to come out of this. Be seated in the presence of the Lord. And so this book of Joshua reminds us that in the 21st century, we are the Joshua generation. So before you get excited about being part of the Joshua generation, let me just give you a little explanation of the Joshua generation. The Joshua generation means that we are the generation that moves from wandering around in the wilderness to the promises and possessing those promises of God. If you read the whole book of Joshua, you know that this came along after Moses and the children of Israel landed in the wilderness, and for 40 years they wandered around. Well, the Joshua generation was born in the wilderness, but they refused to die until their feet had touched the promised land. Look at somebody and tell them, "Don't die yet." So the Joshua generation is determined to see the manifestation of the favor of God with their own eyes. They are determined to touch it with their own hands. They believe that they can't die now during their wilderness experience because they've not received everything that God has for them. So the Joshua generation understands that God has given them something, but they have to rise up and take it. God has provided, but you've got to do something. Tell your neighbor, quit waiting on God to do everything for you. Look at that other neighbor and tell them there's some stuff you can do for yourself. So now that you know what the Joshua generation is about, the Joshua generation is not a sit and get bunch. The Joshua generation gets up and they make things happen. The Joshua generation is what you have seen in the 20 years that Bishop Beason has been the pastor here. Bishop has never been a person that sat back and waited for things to happen. No, Bishop got up and Bishop made it happen. So Bishop has been our pure example in the past 20 years of what the Joshua generation needs to be about. God said it was ours. He already said he prepared it for us in the heavenlies, but God said you can experience some heaven right here on earth. And do I have a Joshua generation in the house today? Is there anybody that's ready to raise up and go get it? Go get it. I believe Mary said, go get your blessing. It's your time. Get up and go get it. It's your time. I said get up and go get it because it's your time. I said get up and go get it because it's your time. It's your time. It's your time to receive your blessing. All the signs are very clear. Very clear. Minister Javon on Wednesday night talked to us about possession. She told us what it means to possess a thing. She told us that when you possess it, you own it. When you own it, you protect it. When you protect it, you do whatever you have to do to keep it. When you keep it, can't nobody take it from you. So why is it that the church don't own, protect, and keep the favor of God that he has already shed on our lives? Why is it that we continue to allow the devil to come in and take that? He said, okay, I'll take that too. He said, okay, I'll take that too. Oh, you giving stuff away? Well, I'll just take that too. Why is it that we continue to allow the devil to come in and take everything that God has promised us? You know why it is? Because we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. But there comes a time and a place and a day when we got to fight. And I'm not talking about no old wimpy fight. I'm talking about we got to get down and dirty with this fight. We got to take this fight to the streets. Cause see, the devil done decided that we ain't made up out of nothing. Devil done decided because we walking around in our high heels that he gonna knock us upside the head and we just gonna play dead. But sometimes you got to pull out what you need to pull out. And you got to get yourself ready to fight the devil down and dirty. Because he don't care nothing about how he fights you. It's time out for us to be the ones on the ropes. It's time out for us to be the ones down on the mat, getting the 1, 2, 3 count. It's time for us to start letting the devil know, oh, you want to fight dirty? You have taken the last thing that you gonna take from me. You have caused me to lose the last sleep that you gonna cause me to lose. Call it what you will, say what you want about it. Yeah, I'm still saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. But just like the Lord had to go into the temple and turn over the tables, sometimes you got to get up out of your personality. Folks think that you ain't made of nothing. They think they can keep on beating up on you and talking about you running from the devil. Quit running from him. Quit having a pity party. Got you thinking that you ain't worth nothing. Girls, let me talk to y'all first. So y'all keep on settling for Joe Blow. Come along, blow in your ear, and blow your mind. Treat you like dirt. What you do? Go back for more. Because you don't know your worth. You need to let these old slewfoot devils know it's an honor and it's a privilege to be with me. And if you don't want your honor and your privilege, that's good too. Because guess what? There's somebody out there that want it. There's somebody out there that'll appreciate it and treat it like it's supposed to be treated. Rub your back when your back need to be rubbed. Even rub your feet. But men, I'm not gonna leave y'all out because we got some good men up in the temple. I said, women, come on. I said we got some good men up in the temple. We got some men that are willing to do what they need to do to take care of what they brought up in this world. It's too many of them out there. They're just trying to see how many babies they can make. They don't even know the names of half of them. And the other half, they don't even know that they created yet. But up in the temple, up in here, we got some men who are following the bishop. Which, by the way, the bishop honors and appreciates me. He knows. He knows it's a privilege. He knows it's a privilege. And so, even as ugly as my feet are, he will rub my feet. But we got some men up in the temple that know and they appreciate. A few weeks ago, Bishop gave us an illustration of some money and he balled it up. And he said, now what's the value? The value remained the same, although it was balled up. The value remained the same, although he stomped on it. I'm here to tell y'all, your value is the same. No matter how much you've been beat, no matter how much you've been abused, no matter how much emotional trauma you've been through. But it is time for us to quit talking faith and start walking faith. I have never seen so many bipolar saints in all the days of my life. 1 minute, enjoying Jesus, hallelujah. Next minute, my God is not bipolar. My God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So I'm here to tell you this morning, I'm not going down without a fight. Whatever God said is mine, not without a fight. Whatever the devil think he gonna come and take from me, not without a fight. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in. I'm fighting with everything that I have in me. I may be swinging in the air, not even making a net, not even, but sooner or later, I'm going to connect. And when I connect, he going down. Instead of me being the one that they doing the 1, 2, 3 count on, it's the devil that they're going to be doing the 1, 2, 3 count on. Come on and look at your neighbor and say, not without a fight. Come on and tell them like you really mean it, not without a fight. But whatever it is that you have, that the devil seems to be trying to take away from you, come on and tell him, not without a fight. Come on and tell him, not without a fight. Come on and tell him, not without a fight. attacks us with the people that matter to us. Because if they don't matter to us, then it don't matter what he do. Amen. But in this 20th year, double 10, if you will, in this 20th year, we believe in God that he gonna complete some stuff. He gonna complete some stuff. Some things that we've been praying and begging God to do, and praying and begging God to do. What God is saying to us is, well, first of all, you got to stand. You got to stand on the 12 stones that came across in the Jordan. And unlike Moses, Moses came across on dry land. But the Joshua generation had to get their feet in it. Come on, tell somebody, sometimes you have to get your foot in it. They had to get their feet in it. And it had to get a little dirty because it was wet and it was muddy. And the only thing that protected them was 12 stones. Something big coming out of this. See, it wasn't no little gravel. It wasn't no little pebble. But no, it was 12 big old stones that they were able to step into the Jordan on top of those stones. So as they stepped, with every step that they made, they got closer and closer and closer to not only talking about the promised land, but actually possessing the promised land. Is there anybody that want to make a step forward? It's time for you to quit making 3 steps forward and 4 steps back. It's time for you to move forward. In the next 20 years, Bishop needs to see what he has really been teaching the people of God. He has broken it down. Sometimes he just gave us the milk of the word because that was all we were able to handle. But then other times, he let us really cut our teeth on the word because we were ready for it. Well, saints, don't you know that it's time for us to move forward? It's time for us to really do something with all this word that has been shared with us all these 20 years. Whether you've been here 20 years or 2 months, you got enough word in you now that you shouldn't be sitting down anymore. Instead, you should be giving your seat up to somebody else. You should be bringing somebody else up in here so that they can get this word. The favor of God is on the temple. The favor of God. But hadn't you ever heard no pain? No pain. That's why we got to fight, y'all. We got to fight. We got to fight. And I ain't talking about no go on, devil. Don't you go on now. No. It's time for us to get serious about this fight. Y'all know how y'all do when y'all really mad and y'all ready to fight somebody. You don't be talking. You don't be talking. Don't be no conversation. Conversation long gone. Conversation long gone. Conversation long gone. So tell me why you still having a conversation with the devil. Why you still having a conversation with the devil? Why you not already up and fighting him? The old song said we are soldiers in the army. We got to fight, although we have to cry. We got to hold up the bloodstained banner. We got to hold it up until we die. But the enemy wants to destroy the family. He continues to put y'all at odds. Just like in the play. I didn't even know about the play. How the boys were just so upset with their mama. They ain't have no use for her. They talk junk about her. That's how the enemy does the family. They let one little thing blow up into a big thing. And then you got families that don't even talk. They can't even have a conversation with each other. And God forbid they try to sit down and have a meal together. Because before it's over, somebody done got mad. Somebody trying to cut somebody. Somebody trying to shoot somebody. Thanksgiving coming. Why Watch and see. You'll see some headlines. There'll be some stories about some family that got together to eat and ended up doing something stupid. Why? Because the devil is winning the fight. But today,